What is going on, guys? My name is Travos, and first of all, look at all the overlay around me, like everywhere. Like, look at that. So good. I made that while the servers were down, and I'm not gonna talk about that. Enough other people are going to, so that's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, this gameplay for you live. If it's recording properly, it should be. I don't see why there'd be any problem. It's gonna be a video where I play pretty much normally. The next part, I'm gonna have to do some thinking, but all of this is kind of like a tutorial, kind of like proof of concept video. The next one will be higher thought and like actually like something that will get you really good gameplays and something that will actually step up your game from like an intermediate to like actually like a top-notch, top-tier player. But right now I'm just playing normally without much thought because I'm commentating. The next one will be a lot harder. Please forgive me for that. But yeah, this is going to be all about how to rotate the map, which, if you don't know already, is just kind of a term for, like, why it's called rotating is right now I'm kind of, like, swiveling around one point. I'm rotating. If I went all the way around the map, I would, like, swivel, and you're just rotating around certain areas, certain parts of the map, much bigger than just that small, like, demonstration of me swiveling. But, yeah, just rotating the map, as in moving around it, around your teammates, around the map itself in a way that is conducive towards finding enemies. So yeah, again, this is just a very rudimentary proof of concept, I would like to call it, for this episode, for this part. The next part, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna manage doing a commentary while doing it, but I'll try. I'll try to do it. But yeah, I'm just finding enemies, and I chose Team Deathmatch because it's short, and I'll probably get 2 games of this. So that's why it might be taking quite a while to explain certain things, because it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a bit. I'm just gonna relax, just have fun with you guys. But yeah, what this really is accomplishing, what my goal is to find enemies and know where they're coming from. And right now, there is not a UAV, but I still know where enemies are, at least for the most part, because I know where my teammates are positioned by looking at the map. And where teammates are by, what is it called? By elimination. Yeah, process of elimination. I can determine that enemies are not going to be where teammates are, because obviously enemies and teammates are going to naturally fight each other and not be in the same place for very long, at least. So that is the basic premise behind this strategy, knowing that we're not going to be in the same place. So I am basically running away from teammates. That's basically all there is to it. There's a little bit more. Like, right now I spawned pretty much, yeah, in the farthest corner, hidden by teammate support. So, whoa. Yeah, that was not very supported by teammates, though. But it was in the furthest corner from it. But yeah. Oh, what are they even doing right now? Just a second here. Wow. Okay, but yeah. This is actually a pretty small enclosed map, so I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully it'll be a better show. But yeah, this gameplay is wrapping up. So I will cut to the next one. See you there. And we are back. Yeah. Same lobby, same everything. We're playing on Detroit. Started that a little bit early, but either way, I'm gonna use the AK again. Let's mix it up. Use the BAL this time. turn up my game volume. It was quite low. That's odd. But yeah, obviously, at the very spawn, we're gonna be moving pretty directly forward. Yet, Detroit is a much better map to explain this. Okay, my teammates are all the way across the map. Enemies must be somewhat near me right now. I'm pretty much at the opposite end of teammates. And you gotta keep in mind that it's not always the complete opposite. It'll lag behind a bit because like the first thing that I told you already, for like teammates and enemies are gonna kill each other, so obviously they're not gonna be in the same place all that often or not for very long. But then spawns also take people to pretty much opposite ends. So when looking out for people at the very opposite, it's going to be more along the lines of the very opposite of where teammates were 8 seconds ago or something. That's just completely arbitrary number, 8 seconds, but yeah, it's not quite exact. You're gonna have to do a little bit of thinking there, especially if you're not already used to this kind of thinking. Yeah, I don't know if I've been liking the BAL lately. It's been the best weapon, but I don't know if it is now. Obviously, I just got that triple, but I think it would have been easier with an AK. Just gonna say, just because the AK is really reliable, and I don't know, the BAL is stronger usually, but it's not as reliable and accurate. Just overall, it doesn't function the same way all the time, where the AK is pretty just exact. It functions exactly how it will function. There's no difference, where the BAL seems kind of finicky. That's just my opinion. But yeah, our teammates are pretty much all over the place except this arc. So I'm going to be going there, not to mention that teammate dots are, or enemy dots are on the map around this area. So let me just gobble these guys. Oh, dang it. I really should have expected that. I'm just commentating, which is making it a lot harder for me to think about more advanced things than just is an enemy there, let's shoot him. So yeah, that's what worries me about the next part. But yeah, we're halfway done with this game. 37, 37.5, whatever you want to call it. Why do people use explosives like that? Like, it just bothers me. But yeah, again, this is just a proof of concept episode. The next part will be on, more specifically, how you can use this to your advantage. So, like, all the different intricacies for it, which should be able to fill up an episode. I might just do one game, although I can probably do two. Or maybe I just won't do team deathmatch. Maybe I'll go into, like, domination or something. Because domination, I believe, is a better example of sides. Because team deathmatch is pretty all over the place, but I just thought team deathmatch is a lot quicker. It'll be a lot easier to do a proof of concept here. But yeah. Gotta look at the radar more. I'm failing my proof of concept. He knows I'm gonna go through the doorway or something like that. I don't want to go directly where he thinks. But yeah. Still kind of looking towards the garage or that area of the map to where they'd be based on teammate position.
Enemy UAV online.
Yep, garage. That's why I was going slowly. Yeah, kind of a preview to the next part. It's going to be rotating around your teammates and actually like using your teammates to benefit your playstyle. Right now I'm basically just running away from teammates to find enemies. But in the next video, it'll be how to use them, how to use teammates themselves to your advantage, and also be an advantage to them. But that part's kind of looked over because obviously it's all about us. It's all about the player yourself. It's all about you. Everybody's selfish. Except just inherently by using strategies I'll explain in part 2. It will help both of you guys out, both your team and you. I see you. I couldn't kill him though. The AK would have. He killed me with an AK. Yeah, it just wasn't reliable enough. I couldn't keep accurate. It was slightly above him, even though I was pretty much on. It's just even with toughness, it gave some really weird, unexpected timing recoil, where the AK would just serve so much better for that. Maybe I'm just bad. Who knows? And the gameplay is wrapping up, although the enemies are slowing down. Making me angry. By the way, while this is ending, I'm not using Blast Suppressor, which you should probably use, but I'm not using it because I kind of like people knowing where I am, especially for this proof of concept, getting to more gunfights faster and stuff like that. It's daring, but oh well. Scavenger might be more important anyway. But yeah, this is the end of the video. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Check out part 2. Goodbye.